Hello AFam, we are here in Washington State. If you're just coming in, this is not a normal video, this is a sit down where we just talk about things and wrap stuff up. So we just got back from Europe. We were in Denmark, we flew home for Christmas. We did not film Christmas because we wanted to spend time with family. We did not film New Year's Eve because we wanted to spend time with friends. That basically wraps up the last several weeks of us not filming. If you noticed, we were in Berlin and Copenhagen recently in our videos, and now we're suddenly here.
The last 2 years we've filmed during Christmas time, but this year we decided to think ahead, be a little more strategic, and film videos that we could actually put out so that we could have some quality time with our family and not film, which has been amazing. It's been great.
So I hope your Christmas was similar, that you spent time with family and or friends. Your New Year's was great.
Yeah.
I know we had an awesome one. It was really nice to not film and just really spend time with family and friends.
We've been really enjoying having a little bit of time off.
This video is actually about 2017 recap and 2018 forecast. We don't know what this year is going to look like, but we have ideas. But before we talk about that, I thought it'd be really fun to kind of look back on what the last year has brought us. So our channel has only been around for like 2 years. 2016, we didn't even plan to do videos really, and it just sort of happened. 2017 started, and at the beginning of 2017, we had like 5,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, well, February last year we
February.
had 5,000 subscribers. We had no money in the bank. So I struggled with knowing what to do at that time.
Yeah.
It was like either we stopped doing YouTube, which initially was not our plan to do YouTube, and get jobs, which wouldn't have been a bad idea, or we pretty much put it all in there and continue to travel with absolutely no plans of what was going to happen.
And guess what? We put everything we have into making YouTube travel videos with no idea of what would happen.
Yeah.
And boy, did you guys respond. Holy cow, and thank you guys
Thank you very
so much. Because basically what happened is we went to Mexico. That's it, we are leaving the United States to go to Mexico. Will we ever come back?
I don't know.
I mean, probably.
That's to be determined.
We're coming home, don't worry.
I mean, we will be in the US. But to stay?
Yeah, I mean for a month. We're planning on staying in Mexico for a month. That's the plan. The plan is we don't necessarily have a plan, but we want to check out Mexico. So Mexico it is. Started making videos for the next couple months, and then the ball just kind of started rolling. We were invited to a few places. King Unit invited us to Iceland. A company in North Cyprus invited us there, and then we just started going. We didn't know what we were doing. We just went from place to place to place depending on our budget.
Usually, the place that was closest to where we were
right,
at.
what was cheap to get to,
Yeah.
and what we could get a visa for, or what we had left on our visitor's visa already.
So with no plans, last December, we ended up doing 18 countries in the year of 2017.
All the while sharing that with you guys.
What?
And the channel grew exponentially.
Yeah.
I want to say that's like a 10 times growth. We're not looking at it as numbers, but because there is a small business aspect to it, it sort of reconfirmed to us that yeah, this was a good decision, because this means that people are enjoying the videos that we're making, and it could potentially be something that we could do full time.
In no case do we consider ourselves professional or knowing completely like what we're doing. We're kind of learning as we're going.
Yeah.
We still are, but this year, 2018, we want to be a lot more intentional.
We talked about the beginning, 2017, how it was literally a year of kind of bumbling around the world and trying to figure out what we're doing. And I still don't know if we know what we're doing, but 2018 we have a plan at least.
Yeah.
A tentative plan,
And we've
but a
set
plan.
some goals, which
Yes.
to us is very important, and for you guys is very important.
One of the things that we really, really wanted to do starting out when we started traveling, like 2016, was we wanted to spend a longer period of time in places so we could get to know the people and the culture. That's one of the reasons that we love to travel, is learning about people just like us who live in some other part of the world and grew up in a different culture and have different customs, speak differently and eat different food, and really explore what makes us all so similar but in different ways. So that is something that we really want to get into again in 2018? Because I feel like in 2017 we just kind of, like I said, bumbled around.
Fell away from it. I think that it's so much easier to get the locals experience, to learn from locals and stuff if you're in a place a longer period of time. For us, we started going pretty quickly because it was the cheaper option. But this year we don't want to do that. We want to be in a place for a little longer period of time.
So our idea, and I think this was Ashley's idea on how to do this, was basically to have like a base, right? So the idea is we're gonna do 4 continents in 2018. We're gonna do North America, likely, the European continent again, Asia, and then
Central or South America.
Yeah, we still haven't figured that out. I mean, the 4th could change. We don't really know necessarily. Yeah. So we want to have a base in 4 different continents at 4 different times of the year, and from there we want to go to places nearby. So it's not going to be like we're going to stay in one spot for 3 months, but we are going to have, or hope to have, a place to stay during that 3 months where we can like bounce around to places nearby. That will help us get. We'll just be more stable. We'll be able to receive packages. We'll be able to have a place to come home to that feels a bit more homey, where we can relax a little bit. We don't have to pump out content every single day while on the road.
Or completely pack our bags.
Yeah, every day.
Stuff full, yeah. We have to just pack what we need for the time that we're gone.
And that, hopefully, we'll be able to produce better videos for you guys. That it's not just about our comfort. We want to have a space where we feel like we can work and plan, and not just like scramble to put a video on the internet, because as exciting as that can kind of be, it also means that we can't really think about our videos. It means we just wake up in the morning and turn the camera on, which I've never really wanted to do. I like storytelling.
I was gonna say something else.
We have the CTA still.
I was gonna say something else.
Visit with other YouTube friends.
Man, I had it, but I didn't want to interrupt you, and then it left.
Another thing that we could do with having a base of sorts is plan out who we can meet up with, whether it's like a subscriber meetup or meeting up with other YouTube friends who do similar stuff as us. We did that a couple times this year, or last year I guess I should say, and it was so nice because when you're traveling around you don't really get to make good lasting friendships, but when you talk to and hang out with people who do the same thing as you, make travel videos and are couples, usually couples, not always, like that feels so nice. It's like instant friendships in many cases.
You automatically have so many things in common.
Yeah, and so with a base or bases, we can plan that out easier. Like, oh, you're coming to Thailand? Cool. We'll hop on a flight for $50 and we'll meet you there for a week. Like, that's totally doable.
There are other intentional things, like with staying in a place longer term, like learning the language.
Yeah.
Because moving so quickly in 2017, we didn't really learn any languages other than when we were in Mexico. We truly enjoyed learning Spanish in the time that we were there. And all around is just better for us.
Yeah.
So if you guys are excited about this, let us know in the comments below. If there are places in the continents that we said that you would be interested in watching videos about, definitely put them in the comments below as well. We are just starting this planning process. We're learning on how to do this planning process, so we don't know what's to come, but that's the plan for now, and we're really excited about it. 4 continents in 1 year, learning how to live in 4 different places for 3 months at a time will be really cool.
It'll be very interesting. So again, if you have ideas of where you would like us to go in those places, put them down in the comments below. We would love to hear what you guys are thinking, because we don't want this to be just about us. Obviously, we want to involve you guys. You are the only reason we make these videos now. So that's super important to actually hear back from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are excited about 2018. Thank you again so much for being part of this community. We appreciate you and love you. WayFam out. Oh, that's PewDiePie. Thank you. Do that.
Goodbye.
Bye.